Flash Report.
All right, shout out to the Tough Tiger Talk Nation. Big Q, we in this thing. Tough Tiger Talk. LSU football, man, climbs up the AP poll despite not playing a game. Big ups to you. Feel free to hit the like button. Tough Tiger Talk is in effect on this flash report. Good news. We were on our bye, but guess what? We were able to still climb the poll. That's what I call positive progress for the LSU football Tigers. Moved up in the poll. Let's take a look at it. Despite being on the bye week, Week 5 LSU football saw its position in the AP poll move multiple significant results from games across the country. The Tigers rose 2 spots to number 11. The 3 teams ahead of them, Alabama, Texas Tech, and Georgia, also bumped up by 2. Texas and Penn State do not appear in the ranking system after holding top 10 spots last week after being upset. LSU is 6th highest team in the SEC. Ole Miss, which recently defeated the Tigers, leads at number 4. The Rebels are followed by number 5 Texas A&M, number 6 Oklahoma, and number 8 Alabama, along with number 10 Georgia. Following an off week, LSU jumps back into conference play by hosting South Carolina. The Tigers then head on to Vanderbilt, which fell 4 spots to number 20 in this week's AP poll. They return to Baton Rouge following the week to host the Aggies. So a lot of tough football is in, and Coach Kelly talked about this in this week's press conference about the gauntlet, which is the SEC. And of course, a lot of talking is being done about LSU's offense. I think Coach Kelly is downplaying it a bit, but the LSU's not doing a significant job of running the football. They're not forcing the ball down the field. Nussmeier doesn't look like himself, and there is rumors that he's still more hurt than what was previously reported. It talked about he had a couple of issues, but Coach Kelly alluded to that, said that he was fine and pretty much he was good and he was on the plus side of that stuff. It doesn't appear in his play. LSU still kind of struggling a bit coming off the loss, of course, giving his team an opportunity to get some rest and get ready for South Carolina, man. So anything happens in the SEC, and you can never be too sure in terms of what needs to happen in terms of them playing better. They have to play better, especially offensively. Defensively, you can see some improvement there, but LSU, one of the biggest problems in the offense specifically, if you want to get down to brass tacks, is the fact that the offensive line, man, they're dealing with some injuries, some inconsistent play. Guys are not, this line is not as, not as dominant as we'd like to see. And I'll just be quite honest with you on that. I think that's really problematic, to be honest with you. And why they're struggling up front is that it's just not working. The chemistry is not there. And as we get so far into the season, you're supposed to see a lot of this stuff ironed out. Now, listen, even though that is indeed the case that's going on with LSU right now, they're still a 4-1 football team and 7th in the SEC right now. So they still have an opportunity to kind of get back to business and get back on top with wins against South Carolina. Just taking it one step at a time is all they can do if you're LSU. If you look at some of the statistics heading into this upcoming matchup here, you can see Nussmeier's numbers. Over 1,100 yards tossed by him. He has 7 touchdowns against 3 picks. He's been sacked 7 times. His rating is 134.2 and averaging 7 yards a throw. That is not going to cut it for a gunslinger like Garrett Nussmeier. Those supposed to be double-digit numbers, not averaging 7 yards per throw. That is not going to cut it. That has to be in a double-digit range so you can really see an impact, speaking from the offensive standpoint. That's unfortunate that those numbers are that low. Caden Durham is the top back, 213, followed by Harlem Berry's 109 of the top rushers. Receivers for LSU going into the game is Aaron Anderson, 23 catches for 300-plus yards. He's averaging 13.3 yards a catch. No touchdowns for the Aaron Anderson through these many games is really interesting. Baron Brown, another speedster, he has 25 grabs for 239 yards, just under 10 yards an average. He has 1 touchdown. Bauer Sharp, the big tight end, 15 catches for $179, averaging 12 a catch. He has 1 score. Xavion Thomas, who's rushing, catching, doing it all, 14 catches, 178 yards. He has 2 touchdowns on 13 yard average there. Ramos is doing his thing. Perfect in kicking. 15 to 15. Wish he was on the Saints. The top defensive side of it. Wes Weeks lead the way. 31 total tackles for LSU. Devon Keys is the backup. I mean, the next guy, rather, 29 tackles for him, 27 from AJ Hawsley, the safety, 24 from Tamarcus Cooley, and 20 from Delaney, the safety. The sack guys is all the same, as you can see right here. Not really tearing it up, but Jacoby Guillory has the lead on the team with a sack and a half. We got to get those sacks up, guys. And of course, the top pick guy is Deshaun Spears. You know, he leads today with 2 picks altogether. LSU through the season has 7 of those suckers, man, and he's the guy that has multiple ones. Other guys have other things. So it's going to be interesting going forward, trying to take care of business against a difficult team in South Carolina, man. It's going to be interesting, man. Taking care of business in South Carolina. Remember, Carolina 3 and South Carolina's 3-2, 1-2 in SEC play. This game will be coming up this Saturday, 6:45 kickoff time. Under the lights, LSU 11th ranked can get back on the winning side with a win. And this is a very winnable game for them as they continue to barrel down in it. We have to just get this together and solidify that offense. You can see we talked about Garrett Nussmeier's numbers. You can see where LSU is at in the standings. A win can bounce us back up at the top of the SEC. We just need to take care of business. Sellers is the top guy for them, 886 yards, 4 touchdowns against 1 pick right there. He is the main guy, one of the main guys, the guy for South Carolina that you have to slow down. He's a guy that's seen as one of the top 5 or 6 quarterbacks coming out in the draft. You got to watch out for him. The top back is Faison, 163 yards. Caden Durham has taken up. WC Jacobs at 323 from the receiver and 18 catches and 2 touchdowns for him. The top sack guy right there is Mr. Stewart, 3.5. Got to watch that guy right there for them. You can see Mr. Shanklin is the top guy for the Tigers. And, of course, the linebackers, you see Whit Weeks doing his thing, followed by Johnson, who's opposite with 25. Wheat had 31. So, like we talked about, South Carolina coming off a win over Kentucky, 35-13. So they're feeling actually pretty good. LSU not so much. Struggled in Ole Miss, lose the game 24-19. Should have won the game. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. LSU had an opportunity over it to kind of sit down. 2 byes this year. Sit down for this game, kind of get some rest, and then get back, resync, and get back to business against South Carolina. Coach Kelly, this team is rested. This should be a crisp performance up against South Carolina. I expect LSU to win the matchup and beat this team. You can see the matchup indicator also agrees with me on there and think LSU should be able to take care of business up against this team. And I say they should too. I think LSU should win this game. They're at home under the lights. They play really well there. We need to take care of business and get a W and move forward in the rest of the season. You know, so a lot of other stuff going on, one game at a time. One win puts us back where we need to be. So with that being said, man, what do you guys think about it? Put it in the comment section. Do you guys think LSU could take care of business? What are your keys to victory to take care for LSU to handle business against South Carolina and get that 5-1 mark and get back into the top 10? We beat an unranked team. We'll see how it fall. There's always some guys that's losing the teams they ain't supposed to lose to. Perhaps we'll make that jump. We have to take care of business and watch all the other stuff take care of itself. Put your comments in the comment section below. Give me your keys to victory of LSU and who you think will win the game. Hopefully picking LSU because it's Tough Tiger Talk. We ain't picking nobody else. With that being said, I'm Big Q. Y'all hit that like button, hit that sub button, man, and share button. I'm going to holler at you on the next one. Much love. Peace. Go Tigers.